peeps, 2 J's, 2 Minutes with Johnny S. Hey, it's probably a horse I know that I've beaten a few thousand times before, but it's so meaningful to me, and it's so who I am, and my buddies know that I'm about, and this is it. I look back at like my early life from literally the mid-60s through the early 70s, and all the funerals that I was at, from my uncles to my grandfathers, who were all coal miners. I think we had in 9 years, we had 7 funerals. From grandfathers to all my uncles, my guys, all my dad's brothers, all of them had passed from black lung, from being in the coal mines. And to have 7 funerals in like 9 years, it's formative. It teaches you, like, hey, you know, we're here for 10 minutes and make the best of it. And I think about how blessed. Every time I do a deal in my store, I look at it and I go, wow, my uncles and my grandfathers would have been down here in this goddamn shithole, toiling away. And that lack of appreciation in our country for everybody that doesn't know how goddamn good we have it. And segueing right into Eddie Rickenbacker, what a badass he was, you know, coming through World War I, World War II, and all the hardships that everybody has been through. And I was just reading, a good buddy of mine, Sean Ward, gave me a book, and it's called And 7 Came Through. Eddie Rickenbacker wrote this book in 1943 about his 21 days at sea floating. Imagine 3 weeks, no food, water, or zero, almost next to zero. So you can't say none, but you can say next to zero. And all the hardships that would teach. When most of us, I still remember talking to I love my Dr. Fadul, and I said that Ramadan can't exist in this country because could you imagine people not eating 24/7? As soon as their bellies hurt a little bit, they gotta eat. They can't fast. We can't even do fucking Lent in this country right anymore. People look at those like those Catholic guys, they're crazy. How could you go from dawn to dawn? It's ridiculous. We've become so weak, we've embarrassed our ancestry. And all I'm saying, people, is let's just be aware of it and start tightening up a little bit. We're too much of a pussy, and I always think to myself that if I die and things work out and I see my grandfathers in my afterlife, they'll go, I wasn't a pussy. I just wasn't a pussy. I did the best, toughest route I could find through this life to not be a pussy, to disrespect their spirit. Hey, I love you sons of bitches. Come in and see me soon. Peace out.